Good evening. My name is Odie Hawkins, and what I'm going to do this evening is read another short piece, as I'm not periodically. Hey Zola, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Odie
I
Hawkins.
give a shout out to my partner with her behind the camera who's sticking a finger at me saying do this and do that and so forth and so on. In any case, what I was saying, last year I spent a lot of time reading from books that I've written. This year I decided to do different things. We started calling it quickies, snapshots, and short stories. Quickies, snapshots, and short stories. With an occasional essay thrown in, or maybe, as in this case, the fourth act of a one-act play. The play is called Likka Sto Rufus, and I've been using this guy in a series of ways to try to talk about a current social situation that's not making anybody feel good. People on the streets, people with severe addictions, self-medicating on whatever they can find. Likka Sto Rufus falls within that vein. I'm going to make an effort for the second time this month to try to perform a little bit. But first let me introduce you to the stage setup and how things will go. I'm using a figure that they use in classical Japanese theater called a kurumbo. This kurumbo is the set designer that you don't see. So if you can pretend that you got a guy in an all-black outfit moving things around, I'll tell you what he's doing. The scene begins with the kurumbo placing a chair inside of a picture frame.
Oops.
Very small, but just picture a picture frame. He puts a chair inside of that frame. Liquor store takes his place inside the frame as though he's having a grand photo of himself. He poses 30 seconds. 28 to 9:30. Inside the frame. He steps out of the frame, left, turns his back to the audience, and is redesigned by the kurumbo. His hat is turned around. He's got a tattered coat on. It reveals all the physical evidence needed to show that he is not the man we saw in the frame. The kurumbo has placed a milk crate and a brown bag with something in it. A brown bag with something in it. And next to the box. The kurumbo takes the chair from the frame and retires to an inconspicuous corner. Over there, Likka Sto turns to face the audience. This is Likka Sto Rufus. Hey Irene! Irene! So that's where you go act, huh? You gonna cross to the side of the street so you won't have to say good morning to your old friend Rufus. Act like you don't even know me, huh? You didn't act like that when we were going to school together. Where you on your way to? Going to the grocery store again? Did you go to the grocery store yesterday morning? I guess that's why you put on all that excess weight. So go into the store all the time. Oh, since you're going to ignore me, right? Well, that's all right. I'll talk with you again after you come back from the store. While you're there, would you pick me up a pack of cigarettes? I'll pay you when I get my check. Rufus looks momentarily confused. The physical action of somebody with alcoholic problems speaks to the audience confidentially. Me and Irene used to be real close when we was in high school. Real close. I liked her a lot till she started putting on that weight. Then she went off and got married and had a couple of kids. Their marriage didn't last too long. Now she's living back down at her mama's house, right down the street. I guess I ought to take a moment to introduce myself. They calls me Likka Sto Rufus because I spent lots of time hanging out here next to the liquor store. There are two of us Rufuses. My partner's name is Drugstore Rufus because he hangs out next to the drugstore. His real name, my real name is, well, I'm saying his name, my real name is Joseph Rufus Stevenson. But everybody calls me Likka Sto. I've been calling Drugstore Rufus so long I can't remember what his real name was. Maybe he never had one. Been sitting up here on this crate a good long time. Yeah, good long time. I was sitting on this crate before the Kim family, bless their souls, even came up in here. Shit, I was in here. Man, Liquor Lip, what's the girl name? Slobber Lip Sally, Sweet Wine Willie, Jake the Fake, Perdito the Hype, Woo Woo, Wowena the Ho, Fancy Dance the Toothless Man, and a couple of others when this Jewish family used to own a liquor store. I can't remember their names now. Anyway, all I'm saying is I've been sitting here on this crate, occupying this spot for months. Dig it? I guess you could call me history if you wanted to. History. A lot of people think I got something else in that cup. I ain't got nothing in there. The Kim family, four of them used to own this store. Mr. Kim, Mrs. Kim, a girl named Suju or Sohu or something like that. I don't know. Never could get that girl's name straight. And the son, Joe Kim, about 17, 18 or so. We watched him move in. Matter of fact, me and Jake the Fake helped move a few boxes and stuff for him. Now, these folks, you could tell that right off. If you came up 2 or 3 cents short, they wouldn't sweat it. You bring next time, okay? Now, that's the kind of folks they were, real nice and easy going. But you could see some stuff brewing right off. 3 weeks after they opened up, I went round back to take a leak. And there was the girl, Soju, or whatever her name was, talking to this young, no-good scamp we call Sweet Daddy. Sweet Daddy, that's what they call him, boy. I knew he wasn't about nothing worthwhile. It was real easy to see that. Then I began to notice that old man Kim was steady ragging on young Joe about sagging and bagging. Like a lot of these other fools. Maybe young Joe was just trying to blend in or whatever. You'd have to speak no Korean to see that Mama Kim and Daddy Kim was going through some changes. You know what I'm saying? They must have been here about 2 years when it happened. Bam, bam, bam! I'm the one who first heard the shots. Damn, them was pistol shots. Oh, one more shot. Bam! Sweet Wine Willie was here with me that morning. Thanks for reminding me we didn't know that the script said 4 shots. It's 4 shots. Sweet Wine Willie was here with that morning. We was here with me that morning. We was usually the first ones on the scene because we had to have that early shot dog. You know what I'm saying? We had to have it. So what happened then? Let me turn the page here and I can find out a minute. Yeah, out there. You get all clumsy with that shit. Let me take a sip of this
water.
So that swish water help me turn the page good. Problem is I ain't got no thumbnails. I lost them in the wall.
Oh, okay.
No, Sto. Sweet Wine says to me, them ain't no pistol shots. Guess there's somebody sitting on some leftover firecrackers or something. That's what Sweet Wine said. I told him, Wine, them was pistol shots. Hey, I was in the freaking Vietnam War. I know what a pistol shot sounds like. But we just kept on drinking. It wasn't until Slobber Lip Sally showed up about 10 minutes later that we had any real reason to find out if we had heard firecrackers or pistol shots. Come on, y'all, let's put in and get one. That was Sally's invite to poll our resources about fifth. We were drinking vino. We polled our, some people have never drank home-bought vino. We polled our coins and Sally went into the Kim stove. A second later, she ran out screaming, "They're all dead! They're all dead! The whole family dead! Dead! Dead!" We sat her down on the crate to calm her down and went inside. By this time, Fancy Dan, Perdito, and a few of the other regulars had showed up. Yeah, we could see her the minute we walked in. There it was, all dead, right behind that bulletproof glass, blood everywhere. Next day, the newspaper headlines read, "Korean liquor store owner kills wife, son, daughter, himself, murder, suicide." Well, that's what the headline said, but they didn't get down into the nitty-gritty of the thing. I had something to do with what was happening with the son and the daughter. However, I gotta say, I don't think I would have shot up my whole family just because the kids was misbehaving. But then again, I ain't Korean, you know what I'm saying? I really liked the Kim, I really did. These new owners is Koreans too, but they ain't nothing like the Kim was. These new owners wouldn't give a cripple crowd a crutch, you know what I'm saying? The way things look, if they keep on raising the prices the way they've been doing, I just might wind up going to another liquor store.
Totally understand.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I know what you're saying.
Well, I'm glad you do.
Thank you.
Oh, here come Irene. Come on now, Irene. Don't be trying to avoid me. Did you get them cigarettes I asked you to get for me?
You're dreaming. You're dreaming.
I told you I would pay you when I got my check. Oh, come on, Irene. Don't be like that. Say something. I mean...
Bye, Rufus. Likka Sto Rufus. Bye.
You cold, girl, you cold. Oh, well, all right, all right. If you want to be like that, go ahead on. Go ahead on. Try to treat you good, talk to you sweet. Boy, ain't got a man pack of cigarettes. All right, if you want to be like that, go ahead on. Here's looking at you, kid.
Looking at you, kid. All right. Well, the website is www.OdieHawkins.com. New book is coming out in later this year, and we will announce it and give you more information about it in a bit. But you can Google Odie Hawkins, O-D-I-E Hawkins, and that is O-D, not anything else.
Not O-D, not Odie either. It's
Not
Odie.
It's Odie.
I'm glad you made that particular point, Zola Salena-Hawkins.
You got it. I should.
Otherwise, people would never know what to call me. Matter of fact, I know some people who don't know
I
what to
know
call
it. And with that, thank you.
It's a cross I must bear.
Yes, thank you, Alfred and Linda and Lily and our friend in Mazzi. Yes. All of our friends. All of our friends that time.
Mazzachetti. Andreas Mazzachetti.
Yes, that too. Definitely.
Buongiorno, buongiorno.
And honey. And a host of folks that are members.
Ni hao.
Ni hao. Ni hao ma.
Ni hao ma.
Yes.
Buenos dias.
Okay, and all that. And with that, you know we're having fun. We hope you are too.
Assalamu alaikum.
And that too.
Shalom.
Shalom. All right.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
And with that,
Oh.
Mr. Odie Hawkins.
Yeah.
Miss